Welcome to Eve Singularity. I'm Major Freak. Today I'm going to be testing. Well, I'll do it in different videos. This is the 10 kilometer stabber version I've got. It goes 7K, and it's not bad. Kind of crappy targeting range. If you've got enough skill, you can replace it. You can put in a sensor booster there and get about almost 90 kilometers range. That's safe enough for not getting popped by suicide gankers, but it's dirt cheap. Like, I forget how much is it. It's super cheap. All right, so nothing blingy in it. All right, we've got 10 kilometer ranges, and we've got all the fireworks that I could possibly do except Nations Uplifts. It's supposed to have an S in there. Definitely Serenity for sure, right? Okay, so Zakura Bazei we've got on. We've got the Wings of Victory added to Eros Blossom added, and Angels Arisen. But right now I'm going to be loading what I usually go with. And they're all festival fireworks. They're not any display ones, which are slower rate of fire. I don't think this one shows me. Yeah, somehow I've screwed it up and it doesn't show me anymore. 350, 342. See if I've got this right. All right, Blizzard, Heartburst, Flames, for Freedoms, Shrubik. Oh, lol. All right, let's try this again. Yoiul Blizzard, Shrubik, Flames, for Freedoms, Wheel of Prosperity, and Yoiul Festival Starburst, I believe. This is what I currently have going in my 10 kilometer one. Blizzard, Wheel, Shrubik, 4 Flames. Yeah, this is my current setup, and I've got the graphics set to memory, but I've made it medium shader, and I've toggled on GPU particles. This is medium level fireworks. This is high level fireworks. You don't really need to go to high quality in order to see the full effect. You might lose a little bit of definition, but it's fine. This is my current Singularity and Tranquility settings. It's just on Tranquility. I have this toggled off because of the humbug still. Singularity is fixed, and there you go. And let's start this. All right, so I'm just going to fire them all off. There we go. Let's get right on top of that. So it's they're 10 kilometer. This is the Yoiul Starburst. It's very subtle. Actually, it's too subtle. It does add purple and a green haze, but at the same time, it's a little bit too subtle. I do believe the Cerebric Heartburst is a little bit too much, but at the same time, the most expensive one we've got on board and loaded is the they're all the same, really. If I had a preference, I would most likely remove the Starburst entirely and put the Cerebric, put the Eros Blossom in the display launcher for slower effect, because it's really expensive. like almost 1 million a pop. The Cerubic is just, I feel it's just too much, but at the same time, I need the body, because without it, it just doesn't feel like there's enough oomph compared to the 20-kilometer one. But let's stop this stuff, and I've really got to learn to slide my finger across it instead of pressing each button of function keys individually. It's a new habit I'm trying to get myself into. All right. So we will. I don't know why I've got my general setting to no tooltip delay. I don't know why it's not listing. Maybe it's something in here that's not allowing me. Oh, of course, silly me. I didn't have that toggled. There we go. Okay, that's much better for testing purposes. Okay, so Blizzard. Don't know why I had that toggled off. Accidental, maybe. Heartburst, so I'll need that for body. Flames of the Rebellion, for Freedoms, Wheel of Prosperity, Festival Starburst. Let's put it in Angels Arisen. Try that out. What's that look like? More red. In combination with that, it's more of a magenta. I don't. Yeah, as you can see, the Eros Blossom does definitely, it tends to just crowd out everything of that kind of design. Yoiul Blizzard. Okay, we'll put in flames, and that's the circular thing. As you can see, it tends not to overshadow things in the middle. Okay, for Freedoms, I think that's red as well. No, it's green. Sorry, my bad. That's green. Red and green go together. Wheel of Prosperity is right. Kind of like the Blizzard, but circular, right? I think it's the same color too. Yeah, see? It's kind of cool, right? So you've got that, and put the Flames of Rebellion. Now, is that Angels Arisen helping or detracting from this whole thing? Like, how big is the Angels Arisen? Is it only 5 kilometers? Like, it goes out further, but it's just such a small... See, it does go out a bit, but it's very subtle. But I'm going to call it a 10 kilometer anyways. But it's very subtle. Flames of the Rebellion. Does it add body? Better than, the Cerubic? Definitely. Same color too, so it looks kind of cool. It does... it's just a little bit too subtle for that, unfortunately. Let's try that out, and... reload all, and... Eros Blossom Flames, for Freedoms, Wheels, Wings of Victory. And this is white? How many whites do I have? I don't think I have any whites. Okay, let's fire all this. Okay, we're going to get rid of Cerubic Heartburst. And I just find it tends to overpower things. And sometimes you want a nice soft. It's interesting. The 20 kilometer is loud in your face, lots of body, but the 10 kilometer is kind of cool because it does not. It doesn't like overpower the scenery, right? It's kind of soft. So kind of like the white edition. It's not like the naughty people. Naughty people is annoying as hell. Always put it in display launcher, or it's going to crowd out everything you got. Yeah, I like that. Okay, that's better. Let's try the Wheel of Prosperity for Freedoms. That's the green. I want the green. Flames of Rebellion, Cerebral Heartburst. We will put in the... we'll put in Zakura Bazei. It's expensive. Not as expensive as Eros Blossom. It's the, it'll give you the tree-looking thing. Japanese or Chinese something. Not see... Oh, there it is. A little bit too subtle. Oh, cool. Purple. Actually, you know what? That's kind of cool. It is expensive, and I definitely put it on once in a while for the display launcher. That looks actually pretty cool. And it goes along with the subtle effects of that 10. I know, I'm such an art critic. If they only knew. Okay, let's try the eros. Now, granted, you don't want to fire off a lot of these, so how are we looking here? Might actually look a bit too subtle. Is it only a 5er? I'm pretty sure it was a 10er, right? It might only be 5. You know what? I'm gonna call it a 5. Yeah, I'll call it a 5. It seems sometimes to go outside the 5 bounds, but it goes a bit beyond it, but not enough, honestly. Yeah, let's call it a 5. Yeah, totally. Let's do that. Moving that to a 5er. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Of course, this is singularity only. And that's good that it's a 5er, because the Rhymefrost and Snowstar are so close together in graphics that they just occlude each other, and it doesn't work. You either pick one of the two. Or stagger your display launcher, but whatever. I don't really like them. They're a GPU particle, and they're too fuzzy to be... And especially when you're in close, right? You've got a lot of detail, and then there's this fuzzy... Yeah, it doesn't work. They should have honestly made anything GPU-based 10 kilometers at least. But whatever, I mean... these ones are minimal, so... But they're not... Yeah, never mind. I'm complaining too much. Wine. Alright. So... I like the Zakura. We'll put it in the display. We're doing the display. So we'll dock up. I usually have one display right here. Standard. For the 5 kilometer, I'll definitely want more displays because they're so damn expensive. And you probably just want auto repeat off. But yeah, it's not like the expensive ones are like ooh ah, you know. I think we've nailed it down. I think we've got what we need. So Wings of Victory. Where is it? That is it, yeah? Where is my display launcher, yeah? Oh, I'm blind. Lol. Amy. Alright, so Zakura Bazei, that's there, and Wings of Victory. Wings. Bloop. Alright. Perfect. Okay. So this is our Mark II 10 kilometer. I think it'll work out great. Honestly. I think it'll work perfect. Reload all. And don't need that actually. Okay, and minimize. Alrighty. Bloop. And oopsie. I forget what the code is for eliminate. What's the default for I think it's general. Toggle interface control F9. Alright. Control F9. Whoop.
Drive active.